Veterans Cab car. I have a hat version of that logo. My favorite MD. Look at that bud. Missing a horn. Alright, and then we'll cross the... We gotta cross. Hi guys, this is No Nose Trains. Today we're we're rail fanning the C&M sub at Glenview. And we're gonna on this Amtrak 337 and one of those. But 338's coming now, and they should be rounding this corner about any minute now. So, yeah. They're running late too. Probably because of the snow. Tuesday, I get off school, so yay for me. And that's a Dash 8 right there. Yes! You got a Dash 8 leading it! Yes! Yes! Man, that was rare. Shaving a haircut, too. Yes, yes. I didn't hear what train they said, but that was the best. That was awesome. First train and it's a success. Oh wow, that was amazing. Okay, next train is Metro train 2138 to some MDN station. I don't know which one. I'm not good with Milwaukee district, but that Dash 8 catch was amazing. Took me back to the 2010s. And after that should be like an Amtrak thing. I'm pretty sure the Empire Railroad is coming after that. Rather after this, rather. I would call that due. In other words, now arriving. Because if it's triggering a crossing, you know it's now arriving. I think that's an MP36. Yeah, that's an MP36, an uncommon catch. That was one of the best horn shows I've ever gotten. Time for the Amtrak train. One of the best, I think today is the best day I've had at Glenview ever so far. Okay, MDN train 2125 is arriving in approximately 4 minutes. And they're skipping golf, so I don't know. Looks like someone forgot to nail a spike down. So that doesn't look... Look at that. It's the little things that are crazy. Like, none of this stuff is on heritage units, yet it's still uncommon to see nonetheless. Funnest part of railfanning. You don't need heritage units to make it good. It doesn't have to be a heritage unit just for it to be good. That's the thing about railfanning. It doesn't have to be a heritage unit just for it to be good. It can still be good if it's not a heritage unit. The Lucid Depot's open today. I don't see 2125 yet, although if I know anything, I know it's close. So, therefore, I don't. Man, today's been great. I've gotten one of the best horn shows ever. And yeah, when I see a headlight, I'll... Oh, well, now I do. I was gonna say when I see a headlight, I'll start, but now I do. It looks like an SC70 to me, because it's got LEDs. Yeah, no, that's probably an SC70 MACH. Probably one of the... Funny how something could be KCS. Imagine if any of the XTFM Max ran on this line before getting rebuilt. Because they're all XKCS and TFM. That'd be funny. Passing back to computer trade before you operate them. Well, here goes. Here comes an SC70. Leading 21-25. Older, new. Just a bunch of old mixed in with the new today. We've seen a lot of old mixed in with new. New and old at the same time. Not as old as the F40s. We haven't seen any of those. Because those don't rule the Milwaukee lines anymore. Anyways. Stay tuned for the next train. Okay. Next train is NBN train 2142. I don't know why I said 2102. The only thing that comes to mind is that Reading T1. It should be rounding this corner about any minute now. But I'm gonna walk down, so that way I can get around the corner, and then I'll be right next to whatever locomotive they have. That way I can get a straight to 8, don't be late audio too. Beneficial for the video and the audio. But I like heavy audio. Sometimes it's important to have audio. But yeah, by no means is it warm outside. I feel stoked that we saw an Amtrak P32-8 today. But yet, hoping most I was hoping to let the most, but was expecting it the least. They'll be coming around. They'll be coming around the corner when they come. If they come. Okay, I'm not doubting that they'll come. I know they'll come because the weather nor the birds can stop the train. Oh, I think I see him. Yep, I see him. I got a little straight to 8, don't be late practices. The AC traction probably helps those things a lot. Alright, stay tuned for whatever comes next. I can't remember the number. That's train 21. That's not it. That's it. That's train 2127. Oh well. A true rail fan doesn't give up for the cold until they have what they want. Like me. I'm not giving up because of this cold. This cold can't stop me. If it can't stop the trains, it can't stop me. That's how I rail fan. That's my thing. If it can't stop the trains, it can't stop me from rail fanning them. That goes for the weather most of the time. The weather can't stop the trains, it can't stop me from rail fanning them. There's a metro train coming. There's a metro train coming. There's a metro train coming. There's an SC-70 coming. I'm just waiting for it to come over here. I love how the train echoes through the rails. That is really cool. How like the coaches echo, the sound of the coaches echoes through the rails. It just like travels down. That is something really cool. I'll check the timing for the next one.